Hello students, so far we have done derivatives of the polynomial functions by using the first principle method. Today I will tell you how we can find out derivative of trigonometric function by using the first principle. For that we need some formulae of the trigonometry, some identities of the trigonometry. So I have written all these identities which will be required here to find out the derivatives of the trigonometric functions. Please, you can you take this screenshot of all this, and you need to learn also all these. Let us first of all discuss on these identities. If it is written sine A plus B, then it will be sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. And if it is sine A minus B, अगर यहाँ प्लस की जगह माइनस होगा, then it would be sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. And so in the case of sine, if it is plus here, then in the expanded form it will be plus, and in the case of minus it will be minus here. Now this cos A plus B. In the case of cos A plus B, it is cos A cos B. देखिए यहाँ पर sin A cos B था, यहाँ cos A cos B है. And whenever it is plus here, then it will be minus. Opposite sign will be here, minus cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. If it is minus here, then it would be plus here. तो minus अगर cos A minus B होगा, then it would be cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay. So now after this, next is sin A plus B. Students, make it clear, this sin A plus B is never equal to sin A plus sin B. ये sin A plus B अलग चीज है, and this sin A plus sin B is something different. This A plus B is the angle of this sine, and here sin A is one function and sin B is another function, and in this case sin is one function which is applied on the sum of these two functions, and here these two functions are added. This function applied on A and this function applied on B. So take care of it. Now sin A plus B is equal to 2 sin A plus B upon 2 cos A minus B upon 2. And if it is a minus here, then look here, if it is plus here, तो sin वाले में A plus B upon 2 है, and cos में it is A minus B upon 2. But if it is a minus here, then the angle of cos will be this with the plus sign, A plus B upon 2, and sin में it would be A minus B upon 2. These are the minute differences, and you can learn this when you will when you apply all these again and again, then ultimately this will be learned automatically. So cos A plus cos B is equal to 2 cos. In the case of cos, look here, if it is cos, both the functions will be cos in case when it is plus. If it is a minus, then both the functions will be sine. It will be in the case of cos A plus B, it is 2 cos A plus B upon 2 cos A minus B upon 2. If it is cos A minus cos B, then it would be minus. Minus is also here. Minus 2 sin A plus B upon 2 sin A minus B upon 2. You are to learn these formula. Only then it is possible to find the derivative of the trigonometric functions by using the first principle. Let us start now with the very simple function, that is your fx. So fx is sin x. This is a simple most function, trigonometric function. So now fx plus h will be, now wherever this x is here in this function, that in the x plus h it will be replaced, this x will be replaced by x plus h. So this sin x plus h it will become now. Now what is the formula to find out the derivative of the function x, that is limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus fx upon h is equal to limit h tends to 0. Actually this for now fx plus h, now we are to put the values. Fx plus h is sin x plus h minus sin x upon h. Now students, after this, up to here, though, these are the only steps which we are to follow. After this, there are two identities which you can apply. You can solve it by either of these two. Either you can apply this or you can apply this. सॉरी दिस वन माइनस वाली है, तो हम इसमें मैं आई एम गोइंग टू अप्लाई फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल टेल यू टू डू दिस सम बाय यूजिंग बोथ द मेथड्स, ठीक है। ऑल्टरनेटिव जो भी मेथड्स हैं मैं यहाँ पर एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ, प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड it. It is a, suppose this is a, it is acting as a and it is b, so sin a minus b. What is the formula for the sin a minus b? Sin a minus sin b. Sin a minus sin b is 2 cos a plus b, means x plus h, plus b is your x upon 2 and then your sin a minus b, so x plus h minus x upon 2 upon this h. Okay, so now it would become is equal to limit h tends to 0, 2 cos, what is this, 2x plus h upon 2, what is this, x cancelled by x, sin h by 2, because it is in multiplication, so this h, it is h now, because both of these, one function, this is one and this is the second factor, so because it is multiplied with each other, so this h which is in the denominator either it will go to this or it will, देखो अगर यहाँ पर ऐसे होता x plus y upon suppose z, तो we write it x upon z plus y upon z, because here it is plus sign, but if it is x y upon z, both of these are multiplied with each other, so we write either x by z into y like this or x y upon z. तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन के केस है अगर, तो ये जो आपका डिनोमिनेटर इट विल गो ईदर ऑफ दीज टू, इन दोनों में से एक के पास जाएगा, दोनों के पास नहीं जाएगा। अगर प्लस है या माइनस है, प्लस है या माइनस है, तो उस केस में दिस डिनोमिनेटर विल बी रिटन विद बोथ इफ वी ओपन इट। तो अब यहाँ पर क्या मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, तो h विल गो टू एनी वन ऑफ दीज टू, तो वहाँ पर हम किसके साथ लगाएंगे, तो मैं आई प्रेफर टू राइट इट विद दिस, why that explain you, because we have already studied in the limits that if this angle, this h is 0, limit is 0, if this h is 0, तो h by 2 is also 0, it means this is 0, and if it is h by 2 is the angle, it should also be h by 2. If it is not so, then what to do? अब यहाँ पर h by 2 नहीं है, तो we can make it multiply this by 2 and divide this by 2. अब तो हो गया ना एंगल सेम। अब ये क्या बन गया, by the identity sin theta upon theta, if theta is tending to 0, that is 1, we have already studied in limits, so this is equal to limit h tends to 0, 2 cos, now apply the limit directly, limit जब apply करते हैं तो limit लिखेंगे नहीं, so this is 2 cos 2x plus h की जगह 0 upon 2 and this is your 2 is in the denominator, 1 upon 2 हो गया ना ये, into 1 by 2 and this is sin h by 2 upon h by 2, if h by 2 is tending to 0, this is 1, because लिख दीजिए लिमिट इफ थीटा इज टेंडिंग टू 0 sin थीटा अपॉन थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1 होता है, दिस इज द आइडेंटिटी वी हैव यूज्ड 1 by 2 because this is a factor, it will be, it is not an angle of this cos, तो इसको बाहर इधर लिखिए into 2 cos 2x by 2, 2 से 2 cancel, this is x, so it is cancelled, so this is cos x, तो sin x हमारा फंक्शन क्या था जी, sin x, और उसका जो डेरिवेटिव आया f dash x, it is represented by f dash x, f dash x is cos x, तो आप इसको ऐसे भी लिखा जा सकता है यहाँ पर। अब हम ये फॉर्मूले देखिए, ये तो आपको लर्न करने पड़ेंगे बिकॉज आई हैव टू रब इट, क्लीन द बोर्ड फॉर राइटिंग ऑल द डेरिवेटिव्स ऑफ द ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन। तो d by dx आपने किसका डेरिवेटिव अभी निकाला है, sin x का, एंड व्हाट इज द आंसर, दिस इज cos x. We have found it by using the first principle, but you have to learn it because directly these derivatives of the trigonometric functions will be used, all these directly we are going to use it. आगे first principle में तो we have to follow this long method, but further when we do without this first principle we are to do it directly, then we will use these formulae directly. तो आपको इसे learn करना पड़ेगा. As I told you, as I told you that in the beginning, that this question can be done by using two methods, by using two identities, by using that sin A minus sin B. I have explained you how it is to be done. Now I will do it by using the other identity. This is sin x plus h. अगर इसको A मान लो, इसको B, if we assume it, तो this is sin A plus B. Sin A plus B, if you open it, it is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So this is sin x cos B की जगह h plus cos A यानी कि x sin B यानी h minus this sin x. Sin A plus B की identity sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay, upon h. We can see here sin x is here also, sin x is here also. So I am going to rearrange it. मैं इसको rearrange कर रही हूँ. कैसे? Look here. Limit x tends to 0. This is sin x cos h minus sin x plus cos x sin h. I have just rearranged. I have written this here only. So now from here, what is common? You can see what is common. This is sin x is common, cos h minus 1 plus cos x sin h. Students, as I have explained you in the same question in the alternative method, what I explained you, whenever there are two terms in multiplication, then the denominator goes to any one of the factor. But if there is plus sign, if the two terms are added or subtracted, then this denominator will go to both the terms. So in this case, this h will be written in the denominator of both of terms, both of these terms, cos h minus 1 upon this h plus cos x sin h upon h. Now you can see this is in multiplication, तो ये h एक के पास जाएगा, तो इसके पास मत लिखो, इसके पास रहने दो. ऐसे both of these are in multiplication, आप cos x सिर्फ इसके साथ लिखो. What is this? Sin h upon h is 1. And here this is also the identity, cos h minus 1 upon h. When h is tending to 0, this is 0. We know, we have already done it in limits. Okay, the value of this is 0. So sin x into 0 plus cos x into 1 by the identity that if sin h upon h, if this is angle is tending to 0, then it would be 1. तो ये तो 0 हो गया, आपके पास क्या आया? cos x आया. तो आपका डेरिवेटिव sin x का अल्टीमेटली क्या आ गया? cos x आ गया. तो that we have already written. Now you are to do yourself how we can write down the derivative of sin x. ये आपके लिए होमवर्क है, आप इसको खुद ट्राई करेंगे. हाँ जी स्टूडेंट्स, जब आप डेरिवेटिव निकालेंगे ना फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल cos x का, मैं उसको आपको आंसर बता देती हूँ. उसका आंसर आएगा माइनस साइन x आएगा उसका आंसर. ठीक है, यू ट्राई इट योरसेल्फ. नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट, दैट इज योर tan x. ओके, tan x का डेरिवेटिव निकालना है एंड यू नो दैट tan x कैन बी रिटन एज sin x अपॉन cos x. ओके, नाउ fx प्लस h, तो जहां भी x है उसकी जगह x प्लस h कर दीजिए. दिस इज sin x प्लस h अपॉन cos x प्लस h. ओके, now after this, why I have converted this tan x in the terms of sin x and cos x? Because whatever the identities of the trigonometry I have explained to you, these are only of sin and cos. That's why. Okay, so now I will write down this fx plus h. This is sin x plus h upon cos x plus h minus fx, that is sin x upon cos x. Now this is upon h. What does it mean? Upon h can be written as 1 upon h. ठीक है? So now take LCM of these two. Limit h tends to 0. So this is, when you take LCM, this will be multiplied with this cos x plus h into cos x. This will be multiplied with this sin x plus h into cos x minus, this will go to this side, cos x plus h, and this is sin x into 1 by h. Now students, if you check whatever the identities I have given to you, and if I take this as A and this as B, so x plus h is A and this is B, then it is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So tell me, sine A cos B minus cos A sine B is the identity of sine A minus B. Absolutely right. So देखिए, sin A cos B and minus sign is here, cos A sin B is equal to sin A minus B. You can check it in the beginning of this lecture. I have already explained to you. So this is sin A minus B. Now what is A in your case here? A is x plus h minus B. B is your x, okay, upon cos x plus h cos x into 1 by h. It is cancelled. So now you are left with limit h tends to 0. This is sin h. These three are in multiplication and in the denominator. So as these, you can see this, this and this. There are three factors in the denominator. I can choose any one to write in the denominator of this sin h. So it would become now h here, because if I write it here, I am getting one of the identity. That's why I am going to rearrange it. So I have rearranged it and I can write it this in this side. So I have shifted this to here and this to here. Because it is in multiplication, that's why I am doing it. So this is cos x plus h into cos x. And I know this is one of the identity, that is equal to 1. After applying the limit, I have already applied the limit. Now I will not write down here limit h tends to 0. Okay. So this is 1 upon cos x plus 0, because I have already applied it. So this is cos x. This is 1 upon cos x into cos x. So this is 1 upon cos square x. And you know that you have already studied in your 10th class, then 1 upon cos square x means reciprocal of cos, that is secant. So 1 upon cos square x will be secant square x. So this is the derivative of your this function tan x. So let me write it here that I have obtained dy dx of tan x by using the first principle. This is secant square x. Now students, you are to find out the derivative of one more function I am giving to you, that you are to do yourself. What is that function? That is your cot x. You are to find out the derivative of cot x yourself. And let me tell you the answer. इसका answer क्या होगा? इसका derivative क्या होगा cot x का? That I am writing it here. Cot x is equal to derivative of cot x is equal to minus cosec square x. It would be minus cosec square x, and you are to do it yourself. Next function I am taking cosec x. As you know, there are 6 trigonometric functions. One is sin x, cos x, third is tan x, fourth is cot x. Now next is secant x and cosecant x. I am taking cosecant x. That is cosecant x. This. Then f of x plus h, cosec x plus h. So I am going to write it as 1 upon sin x, and it would be 1 upon sin x plus h. Okay. So let me write it here. And students, let me make it clear to you that whenever this question of first principle comes in your exams, don't forget to write this formula, because this formula also carries marks in this question. So this is fx plus h is 1 upon sin x plus h minus fx is 1 upon sin x. And this is upon h means 1 by h. We can write it like this. After this, what to do? क्या करना है? Yes, you will take LCM. So this is sin x plus h into sin x. It will go to this side, sin x minus, it will go to this side. This is sin x plus h. Okay. Now after this, I will open this by using the identity sin A plus B. And let me tell you one thing, students, please be careful. We will never open any function in the denominator. We will keep it always as it is. No need to open it. So don't simplify it here in the denominator. We will make the simplifications there in the numerator only. So this would become limit h tends to 0. This is sin x minus sin a plus b का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा, sin a यानी x cos b plus b means h, sin of cos a sin b, okay, upon and into 1 by h, and this is sin x plus h, sin x plus h into sin x. Okay, now we'll open the bracket. Limit h tends to 0, sin x minus sin x cos h minus cos x sin h into 1 by h. Don't forget to write this, sin x plus h, this is sin, and sin x. Okay. Now in both of these, what is common? Sin x is common. To take sin x common, so it would be sin x is common, 1 minus cos h, and what is left? Minus cos x sin h, upon, we will take this h to inside because it is in multiplication, so we can interchange it. So this is sin x plus h and this is sin x. I have interchanged these two. Now as it is negative, minus sign is here, so this h means the denominator will go to this side also and this side also. So limit h tends to 0. I am going to rearrange. I am just rearranging it. 1 minus cos h upon h minus cos x sin h upon h into 1 upon sin x plus h and sin x. We know sin h upon h, when h is tending to 0, that is 1. So limit h tends to 0, and what is this? 1 minus cos h upon h when h is tending to 0, that is 0, minus cos x into 1, and this is 1 upon sin x plus h and sin x. So students, it would remain, limit we will not write down limit here because we have applied, I have applied limit here, so I will not write down h anywhere. I will not write h anywhere. I will put its value over here. Okay. So now this is sin x into 0 is 0 minus cos x upon is this sin x into sin x. This is sin x into sin x. So we can write it minus cos x upon sin x into 1 upon sin x. This is sin x into sin x now. So I have written it, I have rearranged it like this, minus cos x upon cos x in cos x upon sin x into 1 upon sin x. This is minus cot x, and this 1 upon sin x is cosec x. This is the derivative of, किसका डेरिवेटिव है जी? ये d अपॉन dx cot x, किसका डेरिवेटिव? सॉरी, cosec x का डेरिवेटिव है. cosec x का डेरिवेटिव हमने क्या निकाला? माइनस, पहली बात तो वो माइनस में है, फिर है माइनस cot x cosec स्क्वायर x. ठीक है. हाँ जी स्टूडेंट्स, ये गलती से मैंने cosec स्क्वायर बोल दिया था. दिस इज माइनस cot x cosec x. नेक्स्ट फंक्शन जिसका डेरिवेटिव आपने निकालना है वो है tan x. tan x का डेरिवेटिव सिमिलरली इन द सेम मैनर वी विल फाइंड आउट एंड वी विल गेट इट dy dx टेंजेंट x दैट इज इक्वल टू सॉरी टेंजेंट x नहीं, टेंजेंट तो पहले हो चुका है, दैट इज secant x. सॉरी, secant x का डेरिवेटिव निकालना है. secant x का जो डेरिवेटिव होगा जी वो होगा आपका secant x टेंजेंट x. जैसे यहाँ पर क्या था cosec x का माइनस cosec x cot x. आप इसको क्या लिख सकते हैं? माइनस cosec x cot x, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं इसको. माइनस कॉसेक एक्स कॉट एक्स। थोड़ा लर्न करने में इजी रहेगा। तो ये फॉर्मूले आपको, ये सारे जितने भी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस हैं उन सबके डेरिवेटिव बाय यूजिंग द first principle I have explained, but we will use them directly, so we need to learn also. So you need to learn all these formulae because we make the use of all these in further exercises and in 12th class also. It's very important, I am telling you again and again. तो अब एक बार रिव्यू कर लेते हैं। sin x का डेरिवेटिव cos x का माइनस sin x, टेंजेंट x का secant square x, cot x का माइनस cos x square x, cosec x का माइनस cosec x cot x and secant x का secant x tangent x. I have underlined these three functions. Why? Is there any similarity in these three? Yes, there is a similarity that all these functions are starting with the alphabet C. C से ये start हो रहे हैं. What another similarity is there? There is one more similarity is also. What is that? And their derivative is having the negative sign. Derivative में सबके negative sign है, चाहे वो आपका cos x है, चाहे cot x है, चाहे cosec x है. You need to learn it. ये थोड़ा tricks होती है which help us to remember some formulae. तो इसको learn करिए आप सबसे पहले. अभी I'm going to take few extra questions. And there is one question, x sin x, and we have to find out its derivative by using the first principle. So if it is x sin x, so fx plus h क्या होगा? x plus h. Wherever it is x, replace it by x plus h. Now put all this in the formula. Fx plus h means x plus h sin x plus h. माइनस एफ एक्स. वट इज एफ एक्स? एफ एक्स क्या है? एक्स साइन एक्स अपॉन एच. सो इट वुड बी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्स विल बी मल्टीप्लाइड विद दिस एक्स साइन एक्स प्लस एच, देन दिस एच विल बी मल्टीप्लाइड प्लस एच साइन एक्स प्लस एच माइनस एक्स साइन एक्स अपॉन. Now what to do? We'll open this sin x plus h, sin a plus b लगा के इसको भी ओपन कीजिए और इसको भी ओपन कीजिए. sin a plus b, what is the formula of sin a plus b? sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. तो ये हो जाएगा आपके पास लिमिट h टेंड्स टू 0 x साइन x को आप बाहर रखिए, ब्रैकेट के बाहर, साइन x cos h प्लस cos x साइन h, cos x साइन h प्लस h. नाउ ओपन दिस साइन x प्लस h, साइन x cos h प्लस है ना, तो प्लस cos x साइन h माइनस दिस x साइन x. Okay. Now this x will be multiplied here also and here also. Limit h tends to 0. So this is x sin x cos h plus x cos x sin h plus h sin x cos h plus h cos x sin h minus x sin x upon h. Now after this, what to do? Limit h tends to 0. You can see sin x is here also, x sin x is here also, x sin x is here also. So we'll write these two together. X sin x is common from here. First of all, write them together. Okay, minus x sin x. Okay. Now after this, you can see here x cos x sin x, and here this is h sin x, h cos x. From here write it as it is, x cos x sin x, and from these two terms what is common? You can see h, here also h is common. Sin x cos h plus cos x sin h upon this h. ओके, लिमिट h टेंड्स टू 0. अब तीन टर्म्स है, तीनों के साथ में h अलग अलग यहाँ पर दे रही हूँ. दिस वॉज cos x sin x पहले, इट वॉज cos x sin x. आई एम राइटिंग दिस इज फर्स्ट, this is second, this is third. I'm writing this h with all these three separately. X, from here what is common? X sin x is common. So what is left inside? This is cos h minus 1 and this is the denominator h. Plus, अब ये लिमिट, अब इसको भी अलग से दे दीजिए. लिमिट h टेंड्स टू 0. दिस इज x cos x sin h अपॉन h. प्लस फिर लिमिट अलग दे दीजिए. लिमिट h टेंड्स टू 0, h sin x cos h प्लस cos x sin h अपॉन दिस h. सबको अलग अलग लिमिट दे दी और ये सब डिनोमिनेटर इन तीनों के नीचे अलग अलग लिख दिया हमने. ये h तो कैंसिल हो गया है ना, ये h और ये h कैंसिल हो गया. अच्छा, अब अगर आप लिमिट अप्लाई करते हैं तो आप यहाँ देखिए ये 1 बन गया. लिमिट एज सुन एज यू अप्लाई द लिमिट, डोंट राइट दिस लिमिट. तो ये हो गया आपके पास x sin x इंटू 0, क्योंकि ये 0 होता है. और ये sin h अपॉन h क्या होता है? व्हेन h इज टेंडिंग टू 0 1 होता है. तो अब लिमिट मत लिखिए, सिर्फ x cos x इंटू 1 लिखेंगे. प्लस यहाँ पर आप अब लिमिट अप्लाई कीजिए. sin x cos 0, क्योंकि cos h का मतलब cos 0, प्लस cos x sin 0. ओके, सो नाउ दिस इज 0, दिस इज x cos x. ओके, दिस इज cos 0. cos 0 कितना होता है? sin x इंटू cos 0. cos 0 इज 1, you have already done in your 10th class. sin 0 कितना होता है? 0. What is the value of sin 0? 0. तो ये 0 हो गया. So cos x into 0. So it would become 0 plus x cos x plus sin x plus 0. So your answer is x cos x plus sin x. This is the derivative of this x sin x का डेरिवेटिव x cos x plus sin x by using the first principle. And now students, I hope you all know it very well how to find out the derivative of trigonometric function by using the first principle. Try more questions yourself, and in my next lecture we will do how we can find out the derivatives of the different functions, algebraic functions, trigonometric functions, by using the chain rule. I will explain you the chain rule, product rule, question rule also. Till then, goodbye.